Good evening, UT Dallas Motorcycle Club. I hope you've all had a great semester, a great year as I have. It's been quite an interesting one, especially this most recent semester, given the global pandemic and all that. And, I hope you've all had a great time riding and learning together, as we've had pretty record growth this semester. We've had a very, very interesting year. I know it's weird, this final ride, to be doing this sort of remote beginning to it, but Mother Nature had different ideas for us. Didn't want to make it easy, but well, that's what I'm here for, right? So most of you already know me. My name is Kyle Seifert. I'm just a humble member of the UT Dallas Motorcycle Club, which is why I wanted to say thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to really send this semester off with a bang. This year, it's been a very interesting one, to say the least. So let's go ahead and go over what we've done as a motorcycle club this semester. What this year had in store for us. So we've held numerous events, both at Cycle Gear, UT Dallas, and we've also held a car and bike show, which was very, very fun. We've also had record membership. We've had a lot of new people join our club, which has been fantastic. And finally, we've also actually started joining in with other groups to organize big joint group rides and as such, which has been nothing but fun. It's been an absolute joy having that sort of collaboration. So this year, UT Dallas Motorcycle Club has organized over 15 group rides, to be exact. Held events at Cycle Gear, which has been great. Thank you so much to the president of the club, who's also a Cycle Gear manager, for allowing us to do that. That's been awesome. Thank you so much. And we also went ahead and held a car and bike show, which was fantastic. Thank you so much to the Miata Club for joining us for that. That was a ton of fun. Well, most of these events were pre-coronavirus. We have actually had a couple of rides post-coronavirus pandemic and shutdown. But we were able to hold this ride very safely, thankfully. These motorcycles and motorcyclists, we are very familiar with wearing gloves, face masks, and staying 6 feet apart. Nothing new to us. Pretty par for the course, I'd say. But all jokes aside, we did have a great semester, and we were very safe on that ride. I really appreciate y'all for having proper safety precautions, keeping your gloves and helmet on and all that, staying 6 feet apart. It was a very good ride, very fun ride. So most surprisingly this year, we've had a lot of new faces along the way, which was very surprising to me. We've had a whole bunch of new students, we've had a whole bunch of new riders in general, and we even had some mid-pandemic joiners, which has been very fantastic. Helping teach new riders best practices and even offering some discounts on the new safety gear through Cycle Gear. Thank you again to our president. Has really helped to reach the new riders and new students alike. Something we should definitely start advertising in the future. So even during the COVID-19 pandemic, we saw a couple new faces, as I mentioned, which has been very interesting. But as I like to say, it's just proof that motorcycles really are nerve tamers. Something about going down the highway at 70, 75 miles an hour with nothing but a piece of metal and an engine between your legs really puts your mortality in front of your face. So it really helps calm you down and cool your nerves in these tumultuous times. So finally, I wanted to talk about a little bit about the joint membership, or joint group sessions we've had. It's been very fascinating seeing us join up with the Miata Club, thanks to a couple of the motorcyclists in our group that actually own Miatas and are part of the club. So through them, we were able to hold actually a joint group ride. A couple of those where the Miatas actually rode with us down to downtown Dallas just to go hang out and get some grub. And the joint car and bike show was a very, very fun time. Something very new and very unique to me, as I've never really had the opportunity to show off, a bike or car before. I think for the future, we should definitely plan on next semester advertising that to the public, because I think we did a great job running it just for UT Dallas students and those two clubs. So I think if we maybe brought in a couple of the other bigger car clubs and maybe even some of the outside, some of the public, I think it'd be a great opportunity to really show the world what UT Dallas is all about. Show off some of the cool Comet rides and Comet bikes. And well, in conclusion, I think we've had quite a fantastic semester. I think we've grown a lot. We've had through a bunch of new members, through a bunch of great group rides. We've had a very interesting time learning about each other, about motorcycles, and learning how to be better riders. And I think to top it all off, the fact that we're starting to get along with some of the other student population is really probably for the best. The more groups, the merrier. And I think as a motorcycle club, we're doing a great job of that. And so from this point forward, I think we need to keep growth in mind, and I think we need to do even better next semester. So, you all ride safe. You ready for next year?